Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, the not tank is it? The assault gun is complete. I did the tracks, the rest of the weathering, and I put the Pioneer tools on. So let's start off from this side. And bring the light more towards it. There we go. So as you can see, I've fitted out the crane, put the cables on the crane and the lifting hoist, which is the brace that goes around the motor. I was tidying back off at the moment, still, because I'm still waiting for the fret to arrive for the internal side to be finished. But as far as the externals, it's all finished. The PE tools are on there now with the photo etch clasps and things like that. But that makes a bit of a difference. Must admit, did a bit more extra weathering and things like that just to finish it off. And there you can see the barrel with chain. I had to put chain on it this time to chain it down. I wouldn't have cable, I wouldn't suppose, just in case it broke free. Yeah, so the rear is all finished as well. That's all weathered on the back with the jack and the jack box. The jack is slightly too high, but I don't want to pull it off in case I break it. So it'll stay as it is for now. I don't suppose they're all the same. I'm sure sometimes they must have been broken and put on wherever they can get them. And the tracks are finished off there now on the rear casement. They were waiting to dry last time. You see, and they've come out quite well. And again, we have the rest of the Pioneer tools, the axe and the big hammer. There was no bolt cutters, so I'm trying to find out. I'm going to cannibalise another kit and get some bolt cutters out to put onto here as well at some point. As well. Tracks were nicely to say. The tracks, you see me make the tracks. That was the first thing I had to do with these, and all I did to weather them, what I did to start off with was sprayed them Netto black, and then about 3 or 4 layers of the dipping wash, the brown dipping wash, leave that to set, and then I gave them a coat of dull coat. Just left them over 24 hours just to keep that base paint on. And then the pigments which I used were Russian Earth, no? Is it Russian Earth? I think it was Russian Earth, Track Rust, Light Sienna and Burnt Sienna, and a touch of Trench Earth, the Cromlech one that I've been using. It's come out quite a nice colour. I say they are metal tracks, frill tracks, and they sit on there really nicely. Quite impressed with them, to be honest. I did enjoy building them. So, but this isn't the final reveal. Oh no, you say. No, I'm actually going to do this on a small dial. So this is the final build of the external of the Sturmtiger, but not the interior and not the base it's going to go onto. So what I'm going to do with that is I'll just pull this to the side for 2 minutes. I've just got an old picture frame on there at the moment. It's just going to be a A4, well, less than A4 size, obviously, is a picture frame. So I've got to build this up first. I won't say what I'm going to do. I'll do as I'm going along, and we'll come back. So first things first, on here I'll put a base on here. I don't know if I'm going to use the polyfill that I've got, or this what's it called? Like a paper mache stuff. I can't remember what it's called now. No, mine's gone blank. But I'll tell you if I use it in here. So that's the next step now, is to put a base on here. As you can see, I've gone around the edges with some masking tape to keep them clean. It's not going to be a massive dial, it's more like a vignette more than anything else, really, I suppose. Really, it's not going to be anything too spectacular, just to show off the kit. That's really what it's going to be. It's just an old picture frame. Taking the glass out and use a glass on it completely. I'll use a glass for something. I'm sure it'll come in useful somewhere. So that's where we are on this. So that's the base is going to be made for it, obviously. And yes, coming back to this, I'm very happy with the way it turned out. I really am. I hope Joy is as well, because he bought me this kit for my birthday. Yeah, at the beginning of May. So it's been a long build, but a very enjoyable build. You know, probably about 2 weeks. I would say maybe 2.5, 3 weeks. Probably. I'm not too sure. Off and on, obviously, with the weather being as it's just been too hot to sit in the cave and do. So I've been doing bits and pieces. But yeah, generally speaking, really happy with it. Still waiting for that thread to come from Edward. I can do the rifling inside the gun. And I said a bit of PE to finish off inside as well when that arrives. So I'll keep you informed about that. So I've tried a few different things in here. I've used the hairspray technique a few times, but not as much as this, and it's come out really well. I'm quite pleased with the chipping on this, and the rust streaks and things like that. And optional extras here. It's made the made the little shelf at the back for the jerry cans and helmet and wire, and a couple of milli-put tarps underneath there as well as obviously the barrel for the fuel, extra fuel, and the chain around the rear end around the exhaust covers, and they've been damaged and twisted and bent, a few bullet holes in there. Porter wedge around the jack box, that's all been done. A porter wedge on the clamp, or the shoe, whatever you want to call it, for the tracks. And I say there's porter wedge clasps on the Pioneer tools as well. Bit fiddly to do, but not impossible. So that's about it, I think. So I'll the next step for me will do make the base, put a base onto the picture frame, and then I'll get back to you on that. So we'll call this video done for now, and we'll start afresh with the diorama or vignette. So we'll see you soon.